Hello, friends, and welcome to today's session. I feel like we need more practice on the concepts that we have already learned. So, there could be more scenarios, there could be more use cases. So, I just wanted to cover more practice session. So, this session is dedicated to practice. So, let's start. Here I have listed down some scenarios for which we will be writing our data steps. So, say for example, I need two data sets, that is one male and one for female. So, how we can do this using a single data set? So, I'll just show you by an example. Say I'm writing data A. Sorry, I need two data sets. So, let's define those two data sets. Data male female set says health dot class if sex equals to m, then output male. If sex equals to f, then output female. Run. Let's run this part. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So here you can see there are two data sets being created. One where sex is m. So all the rows are freshed here where this criteria is met, like sex is m. Another dataset is there which is female. This is the dataset where sex is F. So all the rows pulled up here are satisfying this criteria where sex is F. Right. Okay. Now let's see another example where say we need different data sets for different subsidiaries. So if you remember, we have SAS help dot shoes dataset where we have subsidiaries listed here as per the region. So say for example I have a requirement where I need to define some data and I need to segregate the data as per subsidiary. So now what we can do, let's see. Let's go to the program. Say I am saying data. Say I want three subsidiaries, um, among which I want to distribute my data. So Ottawa is there, then we saw Montreal is there, and we saw Cairo is there. Okay, let's see. Says set says help dot shoes, right? Then we can say if subsidiary equals Ottawa, then output Ottawa. So guys, see here, I have written Ottawa in the defining statement as OTTAWA, where the first letter is capital, but here I am using the first letter as small letter. It won't affect anything because we understood that SAS is a case insensitive language, so it won't work. However, in the subsidiary column, whatever is mentioned as value, we have to mention the same format here in the condition, because this is a value and this is the name of the dataset. So name of the dataset doesn't matter, but the value matters, whatever is stored in the column. So we have to name, or you can say we have to write it exactly the same manner it is stored in the column, else it will throw an error, right? Okay, let's move on to the next statement. What I'm doing, I'm just copying the first and then we will just paste it, and I will say Montreal. Then output again. I can say M O N T. Sorry, there was a space. I am saying this way. We will again see that it is not affecting anything, because again this is the name of the dataset, and this is the name, and this is the value that is stored in the column. So it won't affect. Now say I'm here, I have to mention Cairo, and this is the dataset name. So let's write it Cairo. Yeah. Now let's say run, and let's see what happens next. Yeah. So it has created three datasets. That is, one is Ottawa, one is Cairo, and one is Montreal. In each and every dataset, the data is segregated by subsidiary, right? So that's how we can segregate our data based on our requirement. See, right? Now let's understand some if else statement. So what we understand by if else is, uh, here, uh, it's taking so much of time when the dataset tries to when SAS tries to segregate data by this means, because for each and every if um, it has to again it has to scan the dataset each and every time. So now the efficiency here is less. Now let's understand how we can improve the efficiency of the program. So say for example I want data Montreal, Ottawa. Now I'm saying, oh sorry, set SAS help dot shoes, right? Sorry, I'm saying if subsidiary, sorry, subsidiary spelling is wrong. Let's pick it from the first data step. If subsidiary equals to OTA, then output Ottawa. You can write else if subsidiary equals to Montreal, then output Montreal. Now I can say run. See here, with if I look at the output, it is not showing me much of a difference, but if you see the log, you will see the real time here is 0.2 seconds, and let's see here, it's obviously more, 0.3 seconds. You can argue that we are creating one more dataset here, but still it should not take that much of time, because this is SAS, and this is running on a system, so it should not be that much slow. So there is a lag of some 0.1 seconds. So but I mean, you cannot see much of a difference in such a small data set, but when we are managing large data set, the difference is really big. So that's you can observe in large volume of data sets. Okay, so please bear with me with the background noises, whatever was recorded in the video. So I apologize for that. But I think we can end the session now. So take care of yourself. Let's meet in the next session. Have a nice day.